episode is this? Yellow! This is episode 222.
Anna, I'm impressed. And also, I'm so sorry.
He told us 30 seconds ago.
Kitty, great. I told my kids I have the memory of a goldfish, and I'm not joking.
Not wrong. This is comedians interviewing musicians. My name is Becky Jo Neal. This is my beautiful co-host, Hamish Shaky.
Hi, is that my name?
Cool. Who knows? This is my cat who will no doubt be screaming the entire time. So sorry if you hear screams in the back. No one's dying. She's just humping a shoe or probably eating something she shouldn't.
We can all relate.
We are joined tonight by our lovely podcast producer, Chris Petrovka, who's up in the shadows like the Phantom of the Opera, creepily watching us the whole time and telling us what to do in a microphone that none of y'all can hear.
The white man.
Wow. What you didn't hear right now was the snark. No, actually, we profoundly love you, Chris, and thank you again. We are very excited to be back with another episode of CIMP, and we'd like to thank our donors and patrons and sponsors, for which we could not do this. Thank you very much. And if you would like to become a patron, you can go to CIMP.LIVE and join us on the Patreon. We have a bountiful bonus episodes, after show interviews, silly shit, BTS stuff. So head on over to CIMP.live to see any of that. But we are most excited to introduce to you our lovely guest this evening. Tonight, we are joined by the incredibly talented COSMS. Please introduce yourselves with the pod so people can recognize your voices. Tell us who you are and where you're streaming from.
Thank you for having us. My name is Josh. I play bass in COSMS. We are coming to, live from my hot, sticky garage. So if we, as this podcast goes on, I think we're going to start getting a little
good album name.
Moist, but yeah, I'll hand it over here.
Yeah, I think this is a good place to present what is COSMS like, because we practice here every week, like even the super hot or freezing cold. Yes. And this is Daman. I play drum and sings in the COSMS.
Yes.
As my cat is screaming, she's like, I love us.
Yes.
No, thank you so much to the both of you for joining us. We'd like to remind all of our viewers tonight that COSMS does have a PayPal that is linked in the running ticker, the little thing running at the bottom of your screen. If you are watching this on YouTube or Stitcher or whatever, you can find that there. And if you're listening to it, it will be in the podcast link. But please feel free to donate and tip to these incredibly talented individuals. Tonight, their two emojis that the emoji they've selected is obviously the music firsthand fist bump emoji and the earth. It's COSMS for
you get it.
Sake. You know what we're talking about. So thanks again to all of you. Please, please, please tip and make sure to use the fist bump and the earth emoji so that COSMS knows that you listen to this podcast and you appreciate them. We're okay. I just realized, like, truly, you are a garage band.
This is a literal garage band, correct? Yeah. It happens.
Literal garage band.
I think.
And we shut our little door like it makes a difference at all, but because you'll see that I run a lot of loops and stuff, so I don't actually have to be playing to hear how loud I am. And I've come outside before, and I'm like, oh my god, that's loud. I'm sorry, everybody. But
were y'all like in garage bands as kids? Is this
no? I didn't learn how to play bass until I was in college. She's got a lot more experience than me.
Yeah, I was graduating in the Shanghai in China, the music school. I studied percussion there, so I would have a lot of bands before I moved here. But yeah, so Josh is my first friend in Austin, in America. When I first moved here, we know each other before. You might want to hear this story. Yeah. We know each other on Craigslist. It's very common. It's like about 10 years ago. Yeah, it's like 10 years. Before I moved here, I just find the Craigslist. I said, oh, you want a drummer? And I'm going to move to there next week. You want to meet up? Yeah, and then that just happened.
Wow. And how awesome is that you seem like you get along and you're actually friends. That could have gone
still working together.
Totally other way.
No,
But
and
Craigslist, so that's amazing that that happened.
there's been a there's a long line to get to where we're at, and actually that's why we're a duo. Is that um we so like she was saying, I had a Craigslist post out for a second drummer because I had a project that was kind of brewing that eventually turned into this, and she's like, yeah, I want to be a second drummer, that'd be cool. And I was getting these Craigslist posts or emails while we were up in the mountain. It was kind of spotty, and like, you know, Donovan's like, yeah, I want to play drum, I'm in China, and I'm like, this isn't real. This isn't a real thing.
No.
And I'm not getting the pictures, I'm not getting any audio because the internet was really bad. And so once we went back down to Denver, I got everything, and I'm like, oh my god, I think this is like a real thing. And so, you know what, 2 weeks later we met, and like right before New Year's in 2013. So we've been playing ever since. And you know, we've had guitar players, and they've kind of come and gone, and we're the only ones that remain. So
Wow.
Metal.
yeah,
I love it.
there's metal overtones to everything we do. So
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. That is straight up metal.
I'm into that.
Well, I think this is the perfect time for us to hear our first song from
Cool.
COSMS.
well, so the first song is called Xie Xie, and it means thank you in Mandarin, right? Some of the riffs in there I had written years before I'd even met her. But when we were kind of forced to become a duo after a guitar player canceled on a fundraiser that we had coming up, she was just like, let's just play it. Let's just do it, you and me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, and in a matter of like 2.5 weeks, we wrote a whole new set, and this was one of those songs.
AKA Trust Amen. Enjoy this first song from COSMS. And don't forget to tip fist bump earth. You know what the drill is. Oh, hell yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much again for tuning in to our show today. We are joined by the incredibly talented COSMS out of their delightfully garage bandy garage. Honestly, this is like one of the best setups we've had in a hot minute. Like sometimes people try to impress us with like fancy lights or
We
Not
got
these
power
gals.
tools back there, baby. Like we're
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
we got a
looking
water
for.
softener. There's a fridge over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
all we have is a very nervous dog who's acting like a podcast producer right now. She's fully sitting behind, she's sitting behind camera, just going like
It's
Watching levels.
intense.
Yeah, you need a little headset for her.
yeah, she's
I
checking
know.
levels,
Oh, that's
making
cute.
sure everything. Oh, now she's turned around because we've embarrassed her. I'm sorry. Sorry. But thanks again to everyone who's tuning in online. Let me see. Do we have any? Yeah, like, do we have any? Oh, feel free to comment with any questions you got. This is your one
Please.
shot. Do
Yeah.
not miss your chance. I can't.
What
Can't
is
help
that?
myself. It was Eminem. I couldn't help
There
myself.
it is.
There's a part of me that I wish I could bury, and it's that part of me. That's it. The
You
part-
know what? I was also gonna ask. Isn't that was High School Musical?
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, is it Hamilton? It's Hamilton. It's Hamilton. It's not Hamilton.
I mean, they're all three are related. Let's be real. But before we unpack that, I would like to unpack my brain and where I went down the rabbit hole of COSMS. First, there is something that's really big in your life, Josh, is Kids in the New Groove, and I would love for you to tell us a little about it.
What I do the impact of it, not just on the youth's life, but the mentors as well, is just, it makes me cry every time, honestly. Like every time we see these kids play, I'm just a baby out there, and I've been told I have dad energy. I'm running around like fixing stands and, you know,
Just
watching
standing there like-
levels and yeah, yeah, just trying to get a different vantage point on all the stuff. But you know, it's an amazing thing. My main battle these days is getting more mentors. And so one of my hopes with coming on here was to get that word out, because we've got like over 50 kids that are waiting, and I just don't believe that Austin doesn't have the answer to that problem. I just think that they don't know about it. So
They don't know about it.
yeah, very much. Please come talk to me if that is the thing that that you want to work with me for. Gosh, I don't want to hijack the podcast with the King stuff. So
No.
you're gonna have to stop me. You really are.
That's okay.
We got an hour.
It's
You're
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere like do you all have like a website or somewhere where they can
We do.
contact you if they
Yep.
want
So
to
it's
do that?
partnershipsforchildren.org/king.
Awesome.
There's also a Facebook page. We're back on Instagram. Those pages have been dormant for a little while, and they're starting to get revitalized. And we're really seeing some movement, better engagement just by posting on there, because they haven't been in a while. So, but the fact of the matter is, I always use the analogy of like faucets, and the faucet where the kids that need help is like a garden hose, you know, and the other faucet where the mentors that are coming in to help is a drip. And so I just need to turn the other faucet on, bigger, faster, harder. So
Okay, so well, this is perfectly goes into my question. I wanted to know, like, if either of y'all remember roughly, like, what age or when, if there was a moment in your youth that you fell in love with music and or the arts.
not when we started playing, but when we fell in love with it.
Yeah, so like maybe when you were younger or in high school or maybe last week.
I mean, it was probably a video game, but I'd say Moonwalker, like the whole movie, but Smooth Criminal in particular, like just seared into my brain.
Wow.
The suit, the dance, the bass line, the leaning, all that stuff. I don't know. What about you?
It's hard to tell. It's radio through the like you secretly to at the nighttime you turn on the radio to hear bounce, because in China I remember during the daytime they just in the FM they just turn the like pop music, but during the night there's I forgot her name, but she will play like a Radiohead or Oasis kind of doing when I was in middle school, and she will explain what the lyrics is, what they want to try to present the song, why they write the song like that. So I was very into it. I was like, oh, that's how the rock music is, not just it just make me feel different. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's badass.
I love that. That's beautiful. I
Yeah,
love
it's during the very nighttime. It's like at 10. It's supposed to be in bedtime, but my parents didn't care.
Yeah.
So I was, yeah, so I would listen to the radio. So I would
Yeah.
yeah, I think first that you know the rock music is during that time.
Oh, man, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I fell in love with theater when I was in the 5th grade, and I found out about it because some traveling troupe came in and did improv games, and then we put on a play, and then I figured out I was funny. I was like, oh shit, okay,
We're going.
this is my thing. And then I knew from then on that's what I wanted to do, and so that's why I love teaching theater to kids, because that's what I've been doing for the past 3 years, and every summer, especially I'm still wearing my camp clothes. Barbie skates, what's up? Lollipop earrings. Kids love me. And it is literally my favorite thing to do is just inspire them to just play and have fun. And I love that you all do that. Like, and
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
yeah, it's amazing because as artists, I feel we can give back to the younger
Well, we
the younger
kind of
artists.
have to.
Yeah,
No one else is
mentor
gonna do it.
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, somebody's
Yeah,
got
and
to do it.
I would say that when I'm talking to new prospective mentors, the focus is always on the kids, as it should be, but any of the mentors will tell you that it's like the greatest thing that they've ever done, and so the benefits really are, they're not the same for both parties, but it's not just giving, you're getting back as well. And
So much.
I always laugh. I'm like, you're probably going to have to relearn your instrument because you have probably developed a way to play it that is way wrong. And so, you'll get better musically by doing it, which is, added benefit.
100%. Absolutely. Can't tell you how many times I have to look up theater things that I have to explain. And I'm like, but am I?
Yeah, I just know it. I don't know how to explain it. I just know.
Yeah, I just do it. Yeah. I love it. Okay. So it's kind of sprinkled in, kind of connected, but through your social medias, you have hinted at that you are both connected to your inner child, like where you had arcade games and the superhero dress up. I wanted to know if there was anything from your childhood that kind of stuck with you through adulthood, like stickers for me.
Other than trauma. Okay. Hey, I'm just
yeah, that's in the separate episode where we unpack that.
Right.
Yeah.
Follow us on Patreon for that hot take.
Yeah.
Where we do arts and crafts and talk about our childhood trauma.
Right.
But I love watching cartoons and I love stickers. Like those things definitely developed as a child, but I never. And also dressing colorfully. I realized after looking at all my pictures as a child, I was like, oh, I've always dressed like this. So I've always dressed as a child dressing herself.
Well, it helps. We both have, mine aren't so young anymore. Yours aren't so young anymore. We both have 2 kids. And so some of that stuff definitely has come back around. And whether or not that was natural or whether or not daddy had a hand in it, I'm not sure. But and I think, I mentioned before, like video games have always been a big thing in my life ever since I was a kid. And I think some of the weird shit that I come up with is inspired by video games. Like it really is.
Yeah.
And soundtracks and still a comic book nerd. Like we went and saw Spider-Man and Guardians last weekend with the boys. So love it.
I told my kids, no spoilers. Haven't seen it yet.
I heard it's really good.
I know. I'm so
they're both
excited.
good. Both good. There were tears shed. A lot of tears shed this weekend. What about you?
He's dying.
Still sticking with the childhood. I don't know. I play the most thing with my kids is just explore. We like to discovering the bugs, the other nature. Yeah, the things.
That's
I don't know.
beautiful.
Yeah, the thing. So when I was kids, I like to go wild, go play the outside,
Yeah.
to see some weird, like digging some pile of the, put all the pill bug together, like putting a container things. Yes, I still playing this with my kids.
No, the outdoorsy kid. Someone needed to be out there in the dirt.
Seriously.
Someone had to do it.
Oh, same. Yeah. And same. I have done the same thing with my childhood. My parents raised us on camping. I think when I was,
put the pill bugs in the box.
yeah,
Like, catch
under
the
a year old,
fireflies.
I was bathing in a bucket on the picnic table. Like we were.
She did that last week. She's not talking.
I'm just saying, I carried that into my adulthood.
Champion.
Champion.
You know, guard your inner child. You know.
Yeah.
Reward
Any
them.
cost. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. My last question before we get to 2 more songs from COSMS, is so when you Google because someone's got to do it. There's a COSMS Institute, which is where scientists go and figure out how and why the universe is.
Just
What's going on? What happened? So I want to know if you believe in parallel universes, and if you do, what universe or planet would you like to see?
deep cut.
Stoner.
Hashtag passes joint.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I believe it.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh yeah. I would like to live in the one where my back doesn't hurt.
Yes. No, I love the no sciatica planet. I
mean,
would love to live in that universe.
I'm not real needy. You know,
Oh.
I'm mostly happy. I'm just in pain a lot. So
Yeah. You're a simple man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a really cool idea. I mean, that's what all the movies are about these days. So we've seen it explained a lot, and I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you're like, I get it. I'm on board.
get it. It's
told it
real
the
now.
first time.
Yeah.
Now let's do it.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, I would.
I want to live in a universe where I was so rich that someone famous played me in a TV show. I could be in jail at this point. That's fine. But it would be fun because at least you'd have a lot of messed up experience. Like you'd have a lot of experience.
Who do you think would play you?
The dog from Air Bud. I think that's
still around. I hope so.
That makes that clock that checks out.
Yeah.
I'd watch that film.
The dog from Air Bud. I know there was 8 of them, but if you could all just
Oh, I'm taking edibles. We're going. That sounds incredible.
it'll be good.
That's good.
Oh, Lord.
Becky chose life told by the.
Wait, no. Wait, who would play either of you in a movie?
Ooh, great question.
You're asking us who I would
Who would play you in a movie?
Yeah, who would you cast as you?
I mean, oh, the mind's aflutter. I got so many.
Say them all.
I want Jeff Goldblum to play me.
Yes. I stand by that casting.
That's cute. Yeah.
That would be great.
I just picked Jeff Goldblum, so it does not have
Okay.
to be.
It's hard to pick a name.
I mean, we're both tall, but other than that,
I don't know. Eddie Wong?
Eddie Wong.
Yeah.
Eddie Wong.
Eddie Wong?
Ali Wong.
Ali Wong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Eddie Wong.
Yes.
Ali Wong. Yes.
Ali
Okay, that's a
Wong.
fucking good no. Yeah,
I
because
want to be
at least it would
in
be
a
hilarious.
very if I have the parallel universe. It'll be
That's
very
a-
drama. Be
that's
very
really funny.
dramatic. Be very, the crazy things happen every day.
I mean,
I live for that. Seems
can
fun.
we please have the Jeff Goldblum, Ali Wong buddy movie?
I like so I'm telling you, I
They're
would
in a
also watch
band. They're in a band together.
Yeah.
God,
They have
talk
a
about
Well, he would play
chemistry.
piano. He's a virtuoso on the piano, which I cannot play.
Yeah.
So.
It's true. Our friend sang with him once in an LA bar. She like bullied him and he pulled her on stage. Natalie,
Oh,
she sang with him once.
Can we please
course
have
she
the
did.
He like did the whole like come up here and like he pulled her up. She was like,
Oh.
she sang with Jeff Goldblum.
Whatever.
Like what?
That's fine.
I'd piss myself.
Anyway, Melissa
Sorry.
McCarthy's gonna play me.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Beanie Feldstein.
Oh,
Beanie Feinstein.
Beanie's a good one. Beanie is
She
a
just
good
got
one.
married. Okay, we're
But
going
is
on a
Beanie as
tangent.
funny as
No, it's all good. I love it.
She's as cute as you though. That's fair.
She is adorable.
Okay, we're gonna give it up to Cosmos to do 2 more songs. If you are just now tuning in, don't forget that their PayPal is in the link and in a running ticker at the bottom of your screen. So please make sure to give them a fist bump and an earth emoji while you tip, because that's how we keep track of taxes nowadays. Who knows? We're gonna give it up
Larry
to
Elder.
Cosmos. Who's in charge of that? Does anyone know?
that name sounded true.
Sounded old and white enough.
Yeah.
We're going to give it over to Cosms. And if you also don't already know, you can go to CIMP.LIVE and become a patron. So give it up for Cosms for the next 2 songs.
Ooh.
Enjoy.
Thank y'all. We're gonna play a couple more oldies, Mekong and Give Me a Lever. We have some new material coming out, but these songs we thought they would translate well on a live stream. So, Mekong's first. All right, Mekong.
Hello and welcome back. We are joined by the incredibly talented COSMS. Thanks again so much and for tuning into CIMP today. It is our 222nd episode.
If you're into the lottery, now's the time.
If you're into the lottery. Well, no, we're not in the lottery, but we do have. I'm not in the lottery because okay, I recently went on a cruise and I lost about $350 in a record-breaking 12 minutes. It was capital B bad, Kim. It was bad.
Dang.
And it was like on stupid stuff. And my partner was with me, like, Becky, don't do that. And I was like, but I want to press the button. And it was not a good option. Royal Caribbean, I'm sorry, I might still owe you money. Anywho, so we're gonna play we're just basically gonna go through and getting your favorites because I feel like your fandom deserves to know your favorite things just in case they ever want to like show up, bring you something fun. You never know.
I love a gift basket.
Love it. Getting half of these would be considered like felonies if you showed up with them. But I think
I love a surprise felony basket.
no, I think the first two were good because my first question for you is: do either of you have a favorite like tabletop game?
Yeah,
I
but
like
I'm not
I
good at that.
can't break.
I don't even know how to play poker.
Oh, me either.
I
Like,
mean, I've always loved Monopoly. As I grow older, I'm like, that game's messed up.
It really is.
But I still enjoy it. We play a lot of Blink with the family. I don't know if you guys have played that. It's like it's a matching. Is it matching? I don't know. My kids love it, and play a lot of Uno.
so much Uno in my family.
So much
God.
Uno.
Countless bites. I'm not taking those 2 cards.
Pictionary. Yeah.
I love Pictionary.
Yeah.
Our family had to stop playing spoons because one of my cousins stabbed one of another cousin's college boyfriends in the leg with a spoon.
With a spoon? Oh my god.
She's a nurse and a mom now. I don't know. Shout out to you, Jenny. You know you broke my nose and
Spoon
my
lady.
Yeah, Jenny. Okay. Because I love this game. I love this game. It's called Terraforming Mars, and it's essentially like Settlers of Catan, but you're on Mars.
Okay.
And it's kind of like it's kind of like Risk meets Settlers of Catan. But it's on Mars. It's awesome.
I think I played that with Sean.
Yeah, you essentially have to like settle the planet by purchasing like experiments, and oh, I love it so much because every time I play it with people, like I'm the kind of person that will like try to play the board game, and then everyone else around it's like, and I'm gonna blow Kim up, and I just sit there like, you are fools. Like I just try to hoard all my stuff, and then like at the end of the game, like I'm victorious. Like we didn't even know you were playing. You were so like I'm just like, I'm getting my stuff done. Y'all are out here doing stupid shit.
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna
you're a
win the
game
game.
goblin.
I am, but I win. It's not like I'm cheating.
Nope, that's incredible. That's your
and
strategy.
There's another game that I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of gross. There's a like a little robot roach, and you're in a kitchen. Have you guys seen or played this game?
No.
So you just turn it on, and it just like kind of jiggles, and it goes wherever the path is, and you roll the dice, and you have to keep it away from everybody else's end game. You have to make it like you have to steer it into your spot. It's really gross because there's like food all over the floor in this game, and but kids love it. Like we have a great time doing it.
Oh my
Is
god,
it
that
like the
sounds like
robot
so
bugs?
much fun.
It's like the
It's-
robot bugs,
Yeah,
right?
can we play the roach game? It's gross, but
I mean,
it exists. And hey, you know what? Just try it, y'all.
move into an
done.
apartment on Riverside, and you can play
Yeah.
the game
Say,
for
yeah.
fun.
Someday.
Yeah, we played that game before. Yeah.
There was 100%. I don't know if like I remember what episode it was, but there was an episode that we were filming where I shit you not, and I was literally living next door, but for some reason the unit next door is so much worse. Like we moved in and it was just hell roach wise. And there's literally an episode where like a bug like crawls. It's not this wall, but it's literally the wall behind. I don't know how the fuck they like, I think fogged the ever loving daylight out of it after I moved out. But we showed up and they found this like huge hole that led from the outside into our freaking studio. And there was one episode where like a bug crawled and someone commented on it. I remember. And I was like, oh, well, this is why you need to donate to Patreon. We're over here broke as hell in a roach motel.
Right.
And it's my house. It was so bad. But
We can add some bugs in post, I think. We can, yeah.
yeah, we
I'm-
just
I
like
mean, I'm in a
replace it
garage,
with
so
flour.
Yeah.
Just cut it out. Okay, what is your favorite background TV? Like it's like the
Ooh.
thing when you know you have to like do something kind of monotonous and you just want to throw you've
I've
seen
got like
before.
5. What's your favorite background TV?
Background TV.
Yeah, just like it's on. You just like when it's on.
Recently, Russian doll.
Yes. Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, I just tell my husband. Recently I start to watching some shows in English. I can understanding it, and I start and he's downloading a lot of for me. Can I say downloading? Yeah. Okay. So yes. So I was watching them when kids in school, or
That
during
show's
the
so good.
or when the kids in bed. So yeah. So I was doing some homeworks and other things. What others? I don't know. YouTube thing.
Cowboy Bebop is my thing. To have it just
Oh,
on.
nice.
I don't even know if I know I saw it, you know, when it came out, when it was Adult Swim time, but like lately I don't know that I've seen like more than a whole episode in a single sitting, because I'll put it on when I'm either, yeah, like you said, passing through or even trying to sleep. It just brings me comfort.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I just
Yep.
fall asleep somehow. It's a very rowdy show at times. So I don't know.
Oh, Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I love Bob.
The
Love it.
rowdiest
Yeah.
of shows.
No, says. Well, I mean, there's always like Gene is so loud, the levels,
Yeah.
No,
and there was always music.
no,
or
Cowboy
something.
Bebop. Have you ever watched Cowboy Bebop? No,
Well, I
it's
mean,
it's
comparatively,
no, it's an,
I'm saying comparatively, yes, it is. Bob's Burgers is very common.
no, one is an anime space.
Cowboy Bebop. So like Bob's
Oh
Burgers.
yeah, no, yeah, and one is a family, notoriously C plus average, doing monotonous daily things.
It's very similar.
Space bounty
There's
hunter.
there's less rockets and guns in Bob's Burgers. Yeah. But there's yelling. There is a lot of yelling in Bob's Burgers. Probably
Yeah.
more.
It's true.
I mean, it does shock me that there's not a Spike in Bob's Burgers. That sounds like a name that would be in Bob's Burgers.
It's true.
Yeah.
Surprise
There's
it.
probably a storyline with a spike, I bet.
There's got to be a Spike.
It will happen. Give it
That's
time.
fair. I mean, mine's like mine are so lame. Mine are literally like Modern Family. I could have on in the background all the
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter. I do it every it's not even a joke. Like if that's the current one I'm on.
Mhm.
But then other than that, it's like Happy Endings. You ever watch Happy Endings?
Mm-mm.
Have I? No.
Super dumb. It's on Hulu. It's like
Heard of it.
it's essentially a Friends but in Chicago, and the people are, instead of being like good wholesome sweet people, they're all just like really bad and dumb.
Great. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's like It's Always Sunny meets Friends. They're really
Okay.
Okay, I'm in. Yeah, I'll do it.
And I think I like shenanigan things in the background.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a Midwestern white girl, so I could always watch the Kardashians, and I hate myself for it. I hate me more than anybody who judges me for watching them could have possibly hate me.
Judgment. It's fine.
I judge me too. I'm like,
Okay.
why do I care? Why I don't? Do I care? I don't think I do. They're just really pretty. They have very pretty things.
Yeah. Sure. Hey,
I
listen,
can't.
Yeah, sure. Hey,
it's not Jersey Shore.
Yeah, she's
Love
a
it.
Jersey Shore person. She judges
Love
me
it. Hey,
for
you-
that.
I X
You
Files
also
too. We don't have Hulu anymore, but I used to watch X Files a lot in the same capacity. If I was sick, X Files. I'd fall asleep at the beginning of a season, and then I'd wake up and Scully's dead, or something. And I'm like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened? It doesn't matter, because I saw them all when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Criminal Minds.
That show was that X-Files was my bisexual awakening, because I was like, Dave Duchovny, Scully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Both?
Wait. Okay, this next one. This is my favorite one. Okay. What is something that is always in your fridge?
milk, apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, almond milk, bacon, big block of cheese.
Ugh, so much
Okay, I thought we were going like, oh, almond milk, like, oh, we're lactose intolerant. We're looking for our health, and you're like bacon. I was like, oh, so we're not vegetarian. Big block of cheese. God, where are we coming?
We have a lot of humans in here that have very different tastes, and yeah, I mean, it's not abnormal to make 2-3 different versions of dinner. It's absurd. It's absurd.
That literally sounds
I mean,
like
it's not always in there though. I would like for there to be beer all the time, but sometimes it's gone.
oh, there's always wine in our fridge.
See, that'd be my mom's house, but like, okay, so like, if you have an apple and milk, are you a breakfast person? Why is that?
No, so milk is I drink coffee every morning.
Yeah.
So I would like to have a milk in there, and apple is because I think one of my kids, he have to have an apple before the bed, otherwise he will regret to go to the bed. Like we all settled down. I almost fell out, and he said, "Yes, oh, I haven't eaten my apple yet." And I said, "Oh, how about tomorrow? You already brush your teeth." He said, "No, I'm starving. I need to have my apple."
Oh,
Yeah, there's one time he's eating it and asleep on the counter. He's
Oh
Yeah.
my
I love that
gosh,
so
falling
much.
asleep while eating an apple.
it's what he does before bed, Kim.
God, it's so cute. There's pictures of me sleeping by the faucet in the tub because it was warm and I love the water, and I'm just countless photos. Last
That's
week,
so
I'll send you one.
sweet.
I mean, like seriously, kids
No,
are
the apple
cute.
thing, not you accidentally almost drowned.
All
yourself.
right, it
They're
was.
cute. Yeah,
Oh.
we're always tired and broke, but they're cute. We love them.
Always tired and broke, but they're cute. We love them.
Okay.
Oof.
That's a good segue to our
yeah.
song. Brian.
Wolf.
Brian's watching.
Chris,
Hi, Brian.
God, Mike, to remind us that Brian Wolf is here, so everybody act accordingly. Him. Come on, Murph. Come here. Come say hi to Brian.
Was that according?
Come on.
There we are.
Oh, bye.
No.
Sorry, Mark is doing laundry, so she has better things to attend to. Apparently, she has to make sure Mark's not gonna, like, I don't know,
Yes.
steal our clothes as he's walking out the house. So I'd like to thank all of you for being here. Okay, there she comes back. And we'd like to remind you that the PayPal is located on the ticker and in the bio below. So please be sure to go on and tip, use the Music First Hand Fist Bump and the World, because COSMS. And we'd like to turn over to COSMS for their last song. But and then sorry, we're gonna do the wrap up, but that's fine. We'll be right back. We'll be right back to let y'all know exactly where you can follow, like, and support them. But this is their last song for the live stream. If you want to see any more bonus content, you have to go to CIMP.LIVE for that. So enjoy this last song. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Do we do Stranger now or Tigers? This is a new song, you guys. Yeah, we're gonna do our new song. Let's see. Yeah, this is called Tigers. It's off our new album that comes out on the 23rd of June. So hope y'all like it.
Hallelujah hoop. Okay, thank you all again so much for being a part of our show.
Holy, so good.
We're
So
very,
good.
very grateful. Everybody who's listening right now, please visit the PayPal link in the bio or at the running ticker at the bottom of your screen so that you can please tip fist bump earth emoji when you do so that they know that you tipped from the podcast. Before we get out of here, we would just like to give COSMS an opportunity to plug any and everything they possibly can. I know you have a new release coming up, but where can people also follow you, support you? How can that happen? Tell the people.
Buy your album, all that.
Yes, we're on the Instagram at COSMS Band. We're on Facebook at COSMS ATX, I think. Those are the two main outlets. We do have a new album coming out. Well, of course, Bandcamp. So buy all the stuff on Bandcamp because we make money on it. Stream it if you got it, but you know, it's worth $5. Our new EP that is coming out on the 23rd. We're playing at high noon with Daymares and the Great Howl. It's a show put on by Four Spike Creative with Ashley Bradley. It's going to be awesome, and we play in the middle of that set, and we're very much looking forward to it. I would also plug musicians that want to be mentors for kids in a new groove. Again, just bringing it back full circle. What do you got? Anything else? That's it. We've been working on this friggin' EP since before the pandemic, I think. And so it's so nice to get it out. We are so ready.
Yes, we are excited.
Thank you all for having us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you again for being a part of the show. We're going to say goodbye to the Facebook and the podcast viewers and listeners. But if you want to hear the exclusive 2 questions and bonus song on the Patreon, you know, I'm going to say go to CIMP.LIVE and you can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and get all of this content. And in a few weeks, we will have this premium private content for you. And thank you again so much to everyone who's listening. Thank you again to our patrons and sponsors. And thank you so much to Chris. But thank you so much to Cosmos. I went the entire
It happens.
Our
episode.
dyslexic brains have been
Without
working
letting-
so hard. Man, you did so good.
Son of a
Well, we're so happy that Cosmos has been here. Thank you so much to Cosmos.
Thank
We
you.
love Cosmos.
we really appreciate you. And we hope to see you again soon. But we're gonna record some super secret Patreon stuff. See you later. Wave goodbye to the patrons.
Super